Good Sunday afternoon, evening, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, actually, this is the 999th video on the channel here. So, basically, hi Ziggy. You see him, guys? Little butt. Hi, guy. Hey. Okay. Anyhow. So, we're on 999, if I'm not mistaken here. This will be once I upload it, and once I go into the house, I will. My 1000th video, I know, I'm pretty certain I said that right. The 1000th video will be the PS4 version, a full platinum guide. I will have everything, even though, like, I know I just finished up the PS5 version for you guys, but that was just, that was a cleanup. I already had X amount, I don't know how many trophies on that, but finished that up this morning. But at some point today, or in this evening, I will have my 1000th video for you guys, and like I said, it'll be Fast and Furious Rise of Shifter. I think that's like the full name of it or whatever, but the PS4 version, I will have that as being my the 1000th video, and it will be a complete platinum guide. Granted, some of you guys out there that do game, you've either already have played it or whatever, or you don't give two shits about it. I feel you, I get it, I understand. It's kind of a goofy ass game, but it is what it is, so just kind of giving you guys a heads up. So, with that being said, what you doing, buddy? With that being said, and for one, if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. Plans didn't go the way that they were, that I intended them to go. They just got better. So I ended up actually going and meeting the kiddo for lunch, and then from there, well, we kind of went yard sailing, and then we went thrifting. What you doing, bud? So that was kind of the main point of this video. A, to tell you guys, this is, we're almost literally right at 1,000 videos. And I was wanting to show you guys the haul I got today. Now, granted, if there's anything potentially within this haul that you guys might be interested in, obviously comment below, let me know. Other than that, most likely, I am going to create myself an eBay account, so just in case, obviously, with you guys or anybody else that's interested in said item, then, we can go about it through that way, or through Marketplace, one of the way or the other, or if I could trade to a place to get, other games or whatever, what have you. So, yeah, basically with all that being put together, so you guys are going to see the yard sale haul. And actually, I think between, technically, I think the thrift store and Goodwill didn't get a whole lot. There wasn't really anything I seen that like jumped out at me that seemed to be. Now, granted, those were only solely to flip whatever I bought, so I don't think literally anything aside of I got one item. It won't be shown on here because actually somebody that is close to me, they happen to enjoy a simple, not a simple, a certain character, if you will. Will not mention what character that is, and I will not mention of whom I got it for, but a very much an amazing person in my life. I appreciate her very, very much. So I'm going to let you know, you're going to have to watch this video. You're not going to see it in the video either. You will get it in person. Other than that, I will show you guys everything that we did get today in the haul, and as they all say, without further ado, let's check out the haul. So, actually, let's do, these were from Goodwill, and, actually, this thing is, like, flawless. I mean, there's everything with it. It seemed like the game, there was actually other games that, I was looking at, but I didn't even realize I wasn't thinking about until I got up to the cash register to look in to make sure it was the correct disc, because man, that's one thing you gotta, I mean, obviously if you even flip shit or whatever on a regular basis, and or the factor, just in general buying something out of the store, you want to make sure it's the correct product. Especially like, the thrift store, yard sale, Goodwill, things of that nature. because I was about to buy for PS2. I was about to buy Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Wasn't in the case. It was literally just the case. It's like, fuck. So we're kind of going to go backwards here, but all in all, you guys, I will like let you guys know where I got such items at. But we'll just start going through them. So at first, we got the Wii. What is this? Star Wars The Force Unleashed. If anybody out there that actually has one, and as you can see, I made sure, like, obviously you got the guide and the disc itself, so obviously the full box art, I mean, it's literally in flawless shape. So it's like, you know what, I was actually going to get another Star Wars one, but like I said, whenever I opened it up, it just looked like, honestly, it looked like shit. So it's like, nah, I'm not going to bother paying for it for myself, nor for, you know, anybody else, or to even try to flip it. So that was at Goodwill. Little Miss, this is actually, I didn't realize until of course, you know, like most of us flippers out there, you're going to like at least Google scan it or look up on eBay to see if, you know, what the given prices are for them. I didn't realize inside, now granted, I didn't open it up to see like the batteries or that or anything else, but I think she like might like sing and dance or something. I'm not certain. I just seen it and I was like, hey, you know, really cool, something I can flip. So there's that. Those two were from Goodwill. I'm almost certain after I'm looking through these. Yeah, so that was actually, like I said, between the thrift store and Goodwill, not a whole lot. I didn't realize I literally only got 2 items from Goodwill. I almost bought, it was a Cheech and Chong, wasn't the Up in Smoke album, but it was another one. It's like a yellowish front. Can't even think now for the life of me what album it was, but looking at eBay prices and everything, it was looking really nice. I was like, dude, I was about to cop it and everything. And mind you, it was like 13 bucks. I'll tell you guys now, because obviously I didn't even purchase it or whatever, but it was like scratched up big time. And mind you, it's a fucking actual album. So, I mean, granted, between albums and CDs, they're scratched decently enough. They're obviously going to skip and or just simply not work. So, we did pass on that. But if it wasn't that issue, then we would have. Alright, so now those, like I said, Mini and Star Wars, both are from Goodwill. This here, also for my fellow gamers, I personally, honestly, didn't even realize myself until after I picked it up that it's, if anybody out there is a fan of the game Overwatch, I actually found this bad deal, or not bad deal, I found this bad boy, and to me, I mean, it looks kind of cool. I've never played the game. I don't even think I've watched like any type of I'm trying to think like any YouTube or like any gaming guide or anything else, because like I said, I have never personally, the game itself, I have not played it. So, but I just so happened to run across this. I thought it was really, really cool. And what do you guys think about it? I think it's really neat, and obviously you can tell it's freaking brand new. It has a little corner things. I'll be completely and straight up honest with everybody. Obviously, yes, it's a thing I am going to flip. It has this on the back, but I mean, it doesn't seem to. I don't even know if you guys can even see it, just like with the lighting, like right here. It's bubbled slightly, but as you can tell, literally on the front, you can't see in any freaking angle. There's like no bubbling on the front, so the actual art itself is not affected. And as you can see right here, obviously you can hang it up on the wall, but yeah, anybody that's a fan of Overwatch or just gaming in general and it's something that you find cool, let me know, or simply look up on Marketplace and find it. Also, offer up. I do throw things on there as well from time to time. So that was, okay, so literally between the thrift store and Goodwill, that was the only 3 items that I got from those 2 locations. So we'll put those back there. Now this is all completely yard sale. Never seen these bad boys before, but I thought they were cool as fuck. I don't know if anybody out there, like, I'm a Reds fan. I do have a bunch of Red stuff. And peep that bad boy out. Yeah. Hey, it's fun to go yard selling, and every once in a while you'll find some really cool ass shit. So again, anybody interested in if anybody's interested in anything that they see, I'm sure that there's a way to basically make contact with me and so on and so forth. Other than that, obviously I know that there's many platforms to obviously flip your items on, but here is number 2. I just kind of thought that these dudes are fucking cool as shit. It's like, you know, not too often, because I mean, you guys know as well as I do, for the most part, usually when people have yard sales, it's just shit they don't want. So it's like, you know, get rid of it. And I won't say these last 2, well, it's not last 2, I'm not down to the last 2, but I have 2 items that I want to show you guys, obviously. But yeah, now I have a few of these. I thought that they were really cool. Never seen them before. It's like literally like mini die-cast cars. So got that, and then you got like, it looks like the history of them on the back. I don't know, I just thought it was kind of fucking cool. It says a die-cast metal and plastic parts. So, and that shows, of course, as you guys seen on there, 3+. So, so there's that one, and then we have this bad boy, the Mountain Dew. I thought that was cool as shit too. I love my Dew, but seeing that, I was like, hell yeah, that's awesome. And see, I mean, they're like damn near fucking flawless. As you can tell, they're all fucking sealed. Excuse me. So if anybody happens to be, you know, a collector of those such items, by all means, again, like I said, get in contact with me. The Pepsi car. So you guys can see that. And it looks like the Pepsi history on the back. And then you guys can tell how vintage this is alone. So not only just Mr. Woody Woodpecker. Look at this bad boy. No, that's not the price I paid for it, but dude, that's a fucking throwback to Kmart. That's just fucking old, yo. Actually, it shows on the back here, I don't know if you guys can see, zoom in or whatever, from 97, so the hell, that's fucking 27 years ago, if I'm doing my math correctly. But dude, that's fucking awesome. So, okay, so there's that. One little figure, I didn't actually go through the little toy chest that they had. I should have, because I'm sure I could have probably found a whole lot more cooler items than the ones that I did. But this cool dude, and I thought, why not rock it with Mikey? Absolutely. So got this little figure here. I mean, like I said, he had a whole bunch of figures and such within the little box there and everything. But yeah, so to bring it down to the grand finale here, I personally think if I can find an actual a fresh PS2 case, I mean, I'm sure I could probably even order it on like fucking Amazon or something, but as soon as I seen this game, I could not at all. You know what, actually, I'll make that one the last one. This one right here is actually still sealed. PS2 game. I looked it up and I couldn't really find anything that showed like any value to it, but I was like, screw it, what the hell? It's like, for the price I paid for it and it's sealed. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this bad boy, but I said, fuck it. You know, like I said, it's PS2. You know, some nostalgia there. And as you can tell, it's a completely sealed copy. So, with that being said, I got the grand finale here. And to my fellow gamers out there, obviously, I'm sure that you probably have played this game before. I'm looking now. The box art itself is very, very, very slightly kind of scratched up, but other than that, like if I actually get another case itself and put the box art in there, that's obviously the only thing that you will be able to see. But you know, obviously I don't have a 2, so I don't know if it works and all that jazz, but the factor of, I did make sure of course that the disc was in there and it's in good shape. But lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, I found this gem. So, like I said, like right in here, is it? Yes, right here. Once I change the actual box itself, all the casing, you know what I'm talking about, then that's probably the only spot that you'll even see, because obviously you guys can tell it looks like a cat scratched it up or whatever, but as long as I replace that up, we should be good to go. And yes, obviously, if anybody's interested, holler at your boy. We can get something going on there. But yeah, other than that, ladies and gents, that is it. So that was a nice yard sale. This is yard sale. Like I said, the Goodwill was only the the gaming mini, and then the thrift store alone was, oh yeah, the Overwatch thing. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching. Again, like I said, this is at $9.99. My 1000th video will be the platinum guide for you guys. Other than that, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. And other than that, you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Memorial Day, and we'll see you later. Thank you.